Thanks for checking out my video. If you want to learn more from me, I have a lot of classes on Udemy. You can find the links to a lot of those in the description.
Okay, so this is the second attempt at making this video where, so what I wanted to talk about was boundaries and energy field and kind of what we can do about that and how we can work on that kind of thing and building that kind of thing up. So in the spiritual tradition of the Andes, they believe in this concept called the pokpo, which is your energetic bubble that you have around you. You're born with it. It's like the one thing that you're born with. So, when we're born, we're just the body, and then anything that we get from like clothing or any of the different stuff that we own and we get, that's after we come out of our mothers with the pokpo. So the pokpo is your energetic bubble. And one of the things about it is that not even like their concept of divinity or God can enter the energetic bubble without your permission. So nothing can get into your energetic bubble, your energy field, or mess with your energy without your permission. So how do we translate this into real life context or material world context, up work, home, TV, bed stuff, things that we deal with every single day. Now, there's people that they can go through any stressful situation. They just ride it like riding the waves. And then there's other people where whenever they have a stressful situation, it hits them really hard, or they feel like they got punched in the face and it drains them, or they obsess over it, or they get sad, or they get angry, or things like that. People that are really affected by other people's energy, be they psychic vampires or just the stressful person at work or just Joe Schmo down the street or your annoying neighbor or annoying family member or your spouse or whatever when they're driving you nuts, we are letting them in. So what we have to work on is strengthening that pokpo, that energy bubble, where we can do this through things like visualization, because when we visualize things, or even those that can't visualize, when we're just following our energetic notions and we are feeling that, because we can't see it in our minds, we can intend it and feel it, where we go into a meditative space and we're sitting there and we picture the energetic bubble getting, stronger in color or thicker. You can even visualize it as like solid metal or steel or something like that to harden it. You guys might know this idea more of like the aura, right? Just to kind of tie it in with something that's already more widely known. And so energetically or metaphysically, we can harden it through our visualizations and different things like that. And then also, on the outside, we can learn how to make stronger boundaries. In the material world, or the Upwork, home, TV, bed stuff, we can make stronger boundaries with people. Learning how to say no. Learning how to externalize things as, that's how someone else feels. That's their experience. I don't own that. I don't believe that. Just because somebody is trying to stress you out doesn't mean that you have to get stressed out by them. Just because somebody is putting an emotion on you doesn't mean that you need to feel that emotion. Okay, it's okay to sympathize with others, but if someone's trying to push your buttons, you don't have to let them push your buttons. If someone is mad or they're attacking you or something verbally or whatever, you don't have to take that on. You can exit. You can say, no, I'm not dealing with this. And these kinds of things are what allows you to say no to them entering your field energetically. Because, metaphysically speaking, if we let someone else's emotions and energy affect our emotions and energy, then they are breaching our bubble and they are screwing things up for us. So this is where we can really practice the separation between us and them, or me and you, and understanding that just because somebody is feeling a certain way or trying to get you to feel a certain way, you don't have to own that. So I know that this is like a little bit of magic and a little bit of kind of coaching-ish kind of stuff, but all magic really has context in the real world when it comes to What do we do about it? How can this help us? Because we live in this society where we have to get up and go to work and deal with other people and stuff. We can't just sit in our temple and do rituals and bing, bang, boom. We get all the different things that we need without having to interact with anybody and without having to deal with the occasional stressful person or a complete negative person or a negative situation or, just the little things or the big things. We got to work on our own energetics and our own way of working with the world, which is with magic, in order to better our experience in the Upwork home TV bed experience of life. So this is another thing of, here's a magical concept and here's how you can apply it. If you like this kind of thing, or you have any other questions about it, or you want to hear more kind of stuff like this, please let me know. So yeah, good hunting.
Thanks for watching my video. So if you want to check out my playlists, I have, among others, the Simon Necronomicon, the Tree of Life, General Magic, Tulpamancy, a playlist on my books, the elements, stones, the theories that govern magic, and the gods and goddesses of Mesopotamia. If you want to check out my books on Amazon, I have Creating Consciousness, Magical Mechanics, Magical Theater, Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Movement, which is an update and expansion upon Handy Sigil Magic, Magical Mastery, which is a combination masterwork of Magical Theater and Magical Mechanics, and The Guide to the Spheres and Beyond. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting. You can also find me on Facebook at Magickology YT. You can email me at priestofthenecro@gmail.com, and you can even check out my Instagram, which is Magickology. And good hunting.